In this video, I'm going to show that just by looking around with fresh eyes, you can find history all around you. We're going to see examples of local, US, and world history just within one block. Let's go! First, I noticed a great example of US architectural history. This house was constructed in the Craftsman style, which originated in California. Then I continued my search for history, looking around me with fresh eyes. Suddenly, I noticed a nearby street sign that I had never paid attention to before. Burton. Well, was Burton the name of someone local? I didn't know. So I went over to the other side and looked at that sign, and it was Bulwer. So now I had Burton and Bulwer. Who are these guys? So I went to the internet and dug around a little bit. I started with street maps, just to get an idea of what some of the other streets in my neighborhood were named. When I started looking around, I noticed a theme. Dickens, Shakespeare, Cowper, all of these were British authors from the 19th century or earlier. So I thought, well, let's start with Bulwer. That's an unusual name. And I saw immediately a Bulwer, Edward Bulwer Lytton, who was an author, a British author, right time period. So, all right, Burton, maybe he's an author too. Who is Burton, author? First one, let's try him. Other ones were a little too contemporary. Richard Francis Burton, okay. Author, yep. Right time period, yep. So there we go. So now I've learned that the streets in my neighborhood were named after authors. I've also learned that when the streets were named, these were the authors that the namers read and considered important. So what else could I find while I walked around? What else could I look up and investigate? What about the Ford, the car industry, and the rise of it in America? Or let's think of world history. Let's think about, oh, there we go. How about the reason that we use Arabic numerals instead of Roman numerals? That's a good one. Or a little closer to home, I looked around and found this plaque and saw that this building used to be a general store, the C.J. Austin Company neighborhood store. And this one was really close to home because all I had to do was look up, and there it was with my puppy in front. So that's it. Look up, look down. History is all around you.